Alright, I've got a couple of big bushes to take out in my garden. Don't know if you call them bushes, but anyway. Here we go so far. So over here, I'll just walk through this bed. Going to take this thing out. Thought about it for quite a while, but it's just in the way. Don't like it. It's not really serving any purpose for me, and stops you seeing through the garden. And I want to put in a forsythia here that I bought from National Trust property. There's a little rose there. There's a load of snowdrops under there. Anyway, it'd be nice to have it out. And then the other thing, just having a coffee break. The other thing we're going to take out is this thing. It's a bit of a no-brainer, this one. It's a bit ridiculous actually, because if you see it, it's got a little bit of foliage on the front face, right at the very foremost part of the border that it could possibly be. And then all this space behind it in the border was totally wasted and shadowed, and so I'm going to take that out today. And it's quite a significant structure behind it actually. The trunk is very thick. It's only a shrub, but that is massive. The trunk, and this is the view behind it. It's just really leggy and was fighting for light to get to the front of the border, so that'll be interesting once it's gone. And actually it'll give us quite a bit of room in that border to play around with, and it will help us to set the scene for what we might want to do in the rest of the garden as well. And there's some very nice things out. I'll show you through here. There's this. Very nice pink flower, and it's interesting actually, there's two colours converging together here. We've got a really nice yellow, little yellow delicate flowers that have come out on this thing above it. This is the area that we've been clearing. I'm going to put a climbing frame in there. So above there is lots of little yellow flowers which are very nice, and then this thing has fully come out behind it. Just looks like a white version of that pink one, although they've got different leaves. So there's some really nice things there. The garden's really starting to develop and change. There's always something new coming out and different things going on. Oh yeah, there was a really nice flower that's come out. Wow, it's unbelievable. God, I'll see if I can take some cuttings of this. Look at that. A really nice colour. And there's two more flowers. I just saw one before, but look, it's just a single leggy plant. It sort of starts off down there. So we'll definitely have to try and propagate that one out. Most likely after it's flowered. So lots more to do in this garden.
one bag or
in
in the bins?
yeah, see what you can get in the bins, and then it doesn't matter if it's not everything, or you know, not too much, just whatever's comfortable. Don't need to spend too much time chopping it up. There we go, so that's really nice, that's good. Nice big space where this buxus was, and you can see the thick load of leaves that are down there. Good mulch stuff that is. But we'll give it a rake up and then see how easy that thing is to pull out. That's yet to be seen. Ooh, no, that feels pretty solid.
Yeah, that's hot stuff as well.
Yeah, cool. A big pile of debris that we're going to see if we can get them in the bins. And then I'm going to start over on this bush now. Okay, so I'm just spreading all the bits out over the lawn so we can just cut them up a bit easier. And I'll be mowing tomorrow anyway, so it will pick up any, you know, bits of leaves left over, but we'll give it a rake anyway. Well, I mean, just already it's not quite all out yet, just a few more bits to saw out, but wow, it's making a huge difference. We can see much further back. I mean, we're talking about at the widest point of the border, it's, I don't know, it's a good 10, 12, 14 foot, quite a distance, enormously deep border. So we'll keep chipping away at this. Get you a bit closer in. Big one. So just a few more little branches. There's still quite a lot going on in there. A bit of an interesting development here. This is, I mean, I'll neaten this up. I'll probably chop it down right back to the base, but see all this? This is all new growth from that bush. And it's all stemming from down there. And look at it, loads and loads of little branches that will explode up. So actually, we've got the option of keeping it and it will regrow, but instead of being crazy leggy and going all the way out to the front of the border, we'll be able to to keep it there, I think, and manage it with pruning. So, oh, and there's some of that nasty grass there, look. I'll get rid of that. There'll be a bit of weeding to do in this border actually, but it's not too bad. And actually there's a choice here root cutting from the front garden. If you remember when I cut back the front garden. Oh, and another one that's just about to start sprouting. I don't know if you can see that leaf just there and there. I think that's another choice here, but this holly hasn't really survived. It's very dry and I don't think that'll grow, but two choicier cuttings is looking good. There's the cat. Hey Bill. He's just sniffing around me because he wants to be fed. He'll get fed when we go in. So I'll do a bit more sawing at this, but great to see the new growth down there coming up. And actually there is a bit of growth coming off the main trunk, but that's snapped. So, but I don't want that big thing there. We'll just cut it back and let that stuff at the bottom grow up, I think, and see what happens. Some little alpine strawberries here. They're a bit of a weed in the UK, if anything, but a welcome weed. Oh look, and there's some holly here. There's a little holly sapling, so if that is left to grow up, that would be good cover near the back of the border, because that's just a see-through fence going into next door. That's interesting. So we've got a few little seedlings to be discovered and found still, and this is some sort of climbing plant. It could even be a clematis. You can see here it's just about to start to flower. So I think we could get some good things out of this border. Ooh, loads of ivy back there we'll have to pull out. And this bush is very nice, but again it needs cutting back because it's reached forward into the border. So lots of chopping up to do. All this stuff in this bush. Now we'll keep you up to date. Weed. Another one. Oh, it's sprouting up from down there. Alright guys, so chopped it all up and it's ready to roll. Really happy with the changes actually. It's all chopped up, we just need to put it in the bag and then do another dump run, but it's great. It really feels like we've gained a lot more space, and we just need a little bit more screening on that very back wall where it's just sort of see-through into, there's a seating area for the neighbours. But I've just spotted something incredible that's just popped out. It's looks like a rhododendron that's come out in flower, and look at it, very nice. So just starting to flower, and it's really in the shade, and I think they are a bit of a woodland plant, you know, they can handle the shade. And then there's this red one that's coming out now, and it grows quite leggy, long red leaves that you can then chop back. It looks like it's going to have some flowers too, just in there, you can see. So that's really nice, and it gives a bit of a screen from one part of the garden to another, but in a beneficial way. And then I'll just show you these allium round the corner, which is one of my favourite plants. I mean, I've got a lot of favourites, but these are absolutely beautiful. Look, they're all out in full colour. Finally some established alliums of my own, and there's loads to come out. There's some more still just about to break their bud, and there's some here that are really dark, but I don't know if it's just because they're just coming out. I don't think so. I think they might be another variety. We'll see, because they're quite dark in there. So lots going on. The peonies are just about to come out, and they are getting a bit swamped by these perennial geraniums. I thought they'd be okay. So that's nearly coming out. I think someone said that these ones are the money plants, and that would make sense, because we've seen lots of those sort of disc-like seed pods at the end of the winter. So yeah, really nice sort of shaded area back here, bit of a dingly dell in a way. So it's, yeah, enjoying seeing it progress through the seasons. This thing is looking very ill, must have had a very bad winter. It's only just coming out in leaf, and even then not all the way up and down. Yeah, lots of dead bits in there, so we'll have to have a think about that one. See if it does anything by the end of the year. Oh, and this is about to come out into flower. This is a forest garden plant. You can eat it. I don't know what parts, can't remember. And some lemon balm down here. I don't know what this is. It looks like a bit of a sapling, like a tree sapling, and it's broken. It's properly broken down there. It looks like it's either been snapped or it's diseased, so yeah, oh well. And then a bit of a cloudy day, but it's been sunny on and off, quite warm.